Here I have two red light therapy belts, both made by Lifepro. And if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering the same thing that I was, which is there any difference between the two other than the name? Because one is called the Micro and the other one's called the Mini. I have spent some time comparing these both side by side, and honestly, there are a lot of similarities, but there are some differences. And before the end of the video, I'm going to show you what they are so that you know which one, if either, is right for you. So both belts right off the bat are going to offer you the same wavelengths. They both will give you the 660 nanometer red light, and also both will give you 850 nanometer near infrared light. Both of them will also allow you to run either the red light, the near infrared light, or all of them together. And for anyone that doesn't know, the near infrared light is invisible to the naked eye. You might be able to pick it up a little bit on camera here if I just point it out right there. It is actually doing something, because if you look at it through the lens of the camera, you can see it. If I take this away from the camera and I look at it just with the naked eye, I can't see it. Both of these also offer a pulsed mode. P10, you can see the pulse speed there. P40, much faster pulse speed. And in addition, they both offer adjustability as far as the intensity goes. So you're going to get the same basic red light therapy core experience with either one of the belts. And as far as portability goes, I would call either one of these portable. They're both very small, easy to throw in a gym bag, wireless, rechargeable, easy to travel with or take to the gym. They both use a magnetic attached battery here that is rechargeable. Now, one thing to note about these also is they are positive and negative, so when you put them on the unit, you want to match them up. So they're magnetic, but you just want to make sure that you don't have them upside down or it won't work. Now, before I get into the differences in the two belts, one thing that people probably want to know is, can they use this daily? And according to Lifepro, yes. So as long as you use it according to the instruction manual, it is intended for daily use. Now let's talk about the differences, because that's what really matters here. The first and most obvious thing you're going to notice is the size. The Mini model is physically larger, which means it can cover more area in a single session. If you're primarily treating larger areas like your lower back, your upper back, or a larger muscle group, the extra size could be a real benefit. The smaller model, on the other hand, includes something that the larger model doesn't have, and that is a built-in vibration feature right here. So, while you give up some treatment area, you do gain an additional feature that some people may find relaxing or beneficial during their sessions. Another thing that I noticed right off the bat is, if you notice, the larger belt here doesn't have any plastic covering the LED lights. This could be really beneficial for cleanup, I think. Now, it may be more comfortable wearing this belt just because plastic wouldn't be coming in contact with your skin directly. But to be honest, I think the cleanup on this one would be a lot easier. You do need to pull this plastic film off the top before you actually use it. I only mention this because it would be really easy to miss, if you weren't looking for it. It's on there, just kind of peel it off. That way you get the full effect of the red light. To clean this, you cannot put it in the washing machine or anything like that. It just recommends a clean, dry cloth, which, probably is fine most of the time, but I do like the plastic on the outside of this that is kind of keeping it from, absorbing the sweat while you're using it, versus this one that is completely cloth. As far as which one I would choose, though, to be honest, I'm a bigger guy, so I would probably go with the larger one. The difference in battery size, too, is kind of noticeable. If you look at these two batteries, it doesn't look like there's much difference, but when you look at them side by side, you notice this one is a lot smaller. Obviously, it goes with a smaller unit, and that vibration function obviously is coming from this as well. So part of the weight in this unit is probably that little vibration motor that it contains. So, which means even less battery. I think there's more battery in this one. Your battery life is probably going to be better with this unit versus this one. At the end of the day, I don't really think there's a bad choice here. I just think it boils down to one question. Do you want the vibration feature or do you want the larger surface area? They both offer basically the same function other than that vibration feature. This one does look like it will be a little easier to clean up though. If you are going to sweat a lot when you use it, or if you're going to use it at the gym when you're already sweating, although I personally think that's probably more comfortable on the skin than having the plastic directly on the skin. They both come with exactly the same stretchy belt, which is Velcro on the, or hook and loop, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I hope that helps you make a decision as far as if either one of these is going to be right for you. I'll link them below in the description. That is an affiliate link. It helps the channel at no extra cost to you. Really appreciate it when you use those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.